Hi, this is Abraham Walker with Ask A Walker, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. Today is January 1st, 2019, and we are still in a government shutdown. Now, what does it mean for you as a home seller? Well, consider this 15% of all transactions year to date. And when I say year to date, that's from January 2018 to November 2018 because December numbers haven't been turned in yet. 15% of those transactions are either VA or FHA loans. These are government-backed products, and we really just don't know how this government shutdown is going to affect the local real estate market. So I have 5 things for you to watch out for when you're selling your home during a government shutdown. Number one, to be honest with you, this government shutdown couldn't have come at a better time in the market because we have the least amount of homes on the market. We have the least amount of buyers that are actually transacting at this time. So really, I can't say that this is, perfect timing. And I can say this, that we're not going to feel the full effect of a government shutdown as if this were to happen in the spring or summer market. Number 2 is that a large percent of the buyers in the Northern Virginia market are move-up buyers. So that means that we have a good percentage of our market that is moving from either smaller properties, either condos, townhouses, smaller single-family homes that are moving up into bigger properties. What this does is actually it creates more turnover in our market because those home owners are moving to a new property, which then opens up another property for another buyer, and this cycle just continues. Well, during the government shutdown, buyer confidence, everybody's confidence is really just a little bit hesitant because we just don't know what's going to happen. A big portion of our workforce is government related, and that just makes everybody a little bit concerned about what to do next, right? That uncertainty. Has there ever been a long, prolonged government shutdown? No. Do government shutdowns end eventually? Yes. I don't think that that's the biggest issue that people are concerned about. I think that what you, as a homeowner selling your property during a government shutdown, what you're really looking at is if the government shutdown lasts for an extended period of time, and we really just don't know how long it's going to last based on the reports that we're getting from both the White House and also the news, different news outlets. The longer the government shutdown lasts, the more buyers are not. It's not that they're not going to transact or they're not going to buy. It's just that set of buyers is really going to move or shift into the next market, right, or the next time frame. So we're going to see buyers that were maybe thinking about making a transaction or completing a transaction in this winter, early spring market, maybe move into the mid-spring, summer market, and so that just is going to affect your moving time frame when you are selling your property. The fourth thing you want to consider during this, selling during this government shutdown is that a lot of our transactions are either conventional financing, VA financing, FHA financing. There's only, I have the numbers right here. Year to date, we've had 2,500 cash transactions out of 20,000 transactions, and this is in Northern Virginia, okay? And then in 2017, we had 2,721 cash transactions out of 22,000 total transactions. So what this means is that most of our transactions are financed. Because they are financed, there's this one part of financing that involves the government, and that is the IRS. The IRS is usually involved in financing when there is there's like a verification. I believe it's called a 4506 document that the lender sends off to the IRS just to verify the taxes on the purchaser. Well, during the government shutdown, What is going to be the delay during that process? What's the likelihood of getting those documents back? We just don't know in an extended government shutdown. Now, we're only a few days into this government shutdown, so we can't say for certain that we're going to feel any negative effects. Like I said at point one, we don't have any transactions around this time of the year to begin with. So it's a little challenging to determine if we are seeing any effect from this. And number two, like I said, the IRS is a part of most transactions. Number five, and this is the final step, that if you're selling a property and you have to sell at this time, be mindful that the buyer may ask for an extension for the closing time period. While the lender can still get the appraisal ordered, while the buyer can still have the home inspection and remove most contingencies, if the loan is contingent on getting some verification back from the IRS, or if there's anything that's government related with the loan product that the purchaser or the buyer is using, just expect the delay. Throughout history, we haven't seen the government shut down completely, so that's not something that we're planning for, or that you should plan for. So that's it. So just, I guess, my tip for you is to kind of sit tight, hope for the best, be patient with the buyer that has a contract on your property. If you are putting your house on the market, just know that if you receive an offer, that it may take a little bit longer to get that offer closed. If you have any questions about selling your property during a government shutdown, shoot me an email to abraham@askawalker.com, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.